When you go to a lecture about how to get business, you're very often going to hear this term sphere of influence. I've been saying it since the dawn of time, at least the dawn of time regarding real estate sales. They always say your sphere of influence, contact your sphere of influence, know your sphere of influence. And many of you are like, I don't know that many people. But you know more people than you think. And it's easier to grow than you think. And the best part, in this world of AI and YouTube and social media, this is the one thing that cannot replace. All these different tools that seem so fancy that are all on your computer can never replace the fact that you could say hello to the person at the coffee shop. Which brings me to my point. This is what evens the field for you as a real estate agent is your sphere of influence. Now, you may not know that many people and you're entering a new market and you don't know everybody's names. But it starts with a simple hello at the coffee shop. My name is, what's your name, how's your day? The simple things you learned to do as a polite human being when you were growing up. The more people you say hello to, the bigger your sphere of influence grows. People start recognizing you as a nice person. When I go to Starbucks, everybody says, hi, Joe, and has my drink ready for me. Not because I was trying to get business for them. It just became part of my routine to acknowledge that the barista is a human being who deserves to be able to say, hi, how are you? How was your day? All good? And they appreciate that. If you make that part of your day-to-day life, you'd be shocked at how fast your sphere of influence goes. And this expands to those little birthday reminders on Facebook or a little check-in when somebody posts about how their kids are doing well. You say congratulations. People put their information out there all the time these days. You don't have to, but God knows they are. People post what they eat. They post what they wear. They post what their kids are doing. They post about their vacation. They post about their ambitions. It's never been easier to respond to people and say, congratulations. That's nice. That's interesting. Looks good. Looks like you're having a great day. Congratulations. Here for you. Let me know how you're doing. Let's get a drink. So those type of things have never been easier. Before it was hard because you had to reach out to people, for those of you who remember the days before social media. But now with social media, they're putting themselves out there. They're asking you to respond. So if somebody says, this is my vacation on the beach, they're not going to be weirded out if you say, looks like a lovely vacation. Let's get in touch sometime. Hope you're having a great day. And if they are offended by that or annoyed by that, then they shouldn't be posting pictures of their life out there for the world to see. They post their information out there because they want people to be in touch with them. So if you could do it in a polite manner, I'm not saying solicit a sale every time somebody posts the contents of their burrito, but you get my point. Sometimes simple as a little emoji, a hello, a hi, how are you? And just to remind you, this is what's going to even the playing field for you people who are scared of technology. The simple thing that you learned growing up, when somebody says hello, you smile and you respond in kind. Or even better yet, you initiate the how are you? Or when somebody's sad, you say, what's going on? Do you want to talk? Those type of little things go super far and it'll increase that mythical sphere of influence that you always hear about.